All right, so today we're going to explore DimitriSnowden.com. Dimitri Snowden is um, a character who was on a show called Seeking Sister Wives, and it was revealed that he is allegedly a woman beater and a scam artist who has stolen thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars from business owners. And basically, he is not a good person. So just exploring his website. I actually heard about the changes to his website through John Yates a couple of months ago, and I'm just looking at the website now just to see what he's up to. So it says just breathe. I always thought I could solve and fix my emotional traumas using analytic methods and processes. Clearly, I was dead ass wrong. Here he goes again with the cursing. I was taught, or I grew up around, real men in New York City. You don't curse when you're a gentleman. You don't curse, basically. Like when you could possibly be in a company of women. If you're only around men, then yeah. But he's in a public forum, and we've also seen him curse around women. This dude is so bogus. Through catastrophic loss, I now understand emotional and mental health aren't analytic puzzles, but rather things to gain awareness of and things to feel through. This dude needs someone to spell check for him, and so now I surrender. I just breathe. Hashtag just breathe. Hashtag us breathe. Oh my gosh, this is exhausting. I'm already exhausted. My messages, my story, proficiencies, just breathe. My story. Let's see. Who is Dimitri Snowden, registered trademark, and what exactly does he do? I'm an ontological architect, trademark. That right there tells you there's no such thing as an ontological architect. He just made it up and trademarked it. Um, he says, I'm a proud husband, honored father, autodidact. I'm not reading all that. I thought that Ashley left you, or actually maybe she didn't leave you because you're the scam artist and you're pulling in the money from your various scams, and she doesn't have a job. She just sits around all day naked, um, allegedly. But anyway, so maybe she's still with him. All she does is like steal from people on Etsy and then sell her stuff on Etsy. She steals CBD products allegedly and sells them on Etsy. Um, let's see what else is here. I'm not reading all this. This is just my messages. Let's see what this is. Owning my shit. I don't allow myself to actively or passively deflect accountability to happenstance, generalities, or other people. The mistakes, errors, oversights, misconceptions, fallacies, and delusions I've had in my life have been the direct result of my behaviors, my decisions, and my responses. No one else. Simple. As a risk taker, entrepreneur, right? Entrepreneur, you would never be an entrepreneur, Dimitri Snowden. You just steal from people. You just scam people. You're not an entrepreneur. There's a certain description of an entrepreneur, and you have never fit that description. You just steal from people, like literally. Allegedly. I'm going to keep saying allegedly. Actually, this whole video is covered by allegedly because, this guy is crazy. So he says he's a go getter. Yeah, you're a go getter of other people's money. I'm very vulnerable to the consequences of learning as I go. As a result, I've crashed and burned. I've failed, I've lost, I've won, and succeeded. No matter what, I pushed past the thought of something and straight into reality of something. I corrected some mistakes and behaviors after the first occurrence. Other mistakes and behaviors have taken me much longer to confront, admit, overcome, and create and correct. Okay, so have you released those poor women that you have abused from the NDA that you forced them to sign? If you're over here claiming to correct your mistakes, you should release those women from their NDA so that they can begin to heal the traumas that you and your glorified wife, she's not really your wife because you're not legally married, you and your girlfriend baby mama have inflicted upon these women? Have you released these women from that and those NDAs that you forced them to sign so they cannot talk about the abuse that you inflicted on them? Huh? Or oh no? Okay. My mess is my message, and my failures are just as valuable to me as my successes. I know that people are easily aroused by one sided, sensationalized headlines. So here I chronicle a handful of my messages via my own introspection. As long as I'm alive, I'll continue to update this list. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Oh, he talks about the stuff he's doing. Interesting. I'm already bored. Let's see if there's anything interesting going on here. My ventures, seeking sister wife, shit gets real, hypervolt, Optimus truck. Oh my god, is this the thing he did? He is blatant. You stole from that family in Wisconsin allegedly, and you over here acting like, oh my gosh, this is beyond. This is beyond. Oh my gosh, he's actually acting like this is something he did that was positive. You ruin these people's business. Like, there are thousands of dollars in debt, like hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt because of you. Wow, this is crazy. This dude is like on some next level crazy. I bet you he's killed people, like legit. I would not be surprised. I honestly would not be surprised. What is this? Defense bag. The idea to build the first comprehensive three or blah 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 blah. No one cares. I know John Yates had showed that Dimitri Snowden is offering counseling. Maybe since John Yates exposed that, he stopped offering counseling because we all know Dimitri Snowden is extremely screwed up, a terrible person allegedly, and he doesn't have the qualifications to offer any type of counseling. So what is this? I'm so confused. So he's selling batteries. Okay. Was defense bag. Blah blah blah. Oh my gosh, he's selling guns. Can a can a um can a felon sell guns or anything that's resembles a gun? I wonder. I seriously doubt it. If a felon can sell things that look like guns. I absolutely don't want to bring a gun to school, but still want a viable way to defend myself. Interesting. I think these are all fake reviews. I seriously don't think someone is gonna buy anything from this scam artist. Um, what in the world? Taser plus pepper spray pistol. I mean, when you have a something that is shaped like a gun, it cannot be black. I know that for a fact. It has to be a different color so that police can know it's not a real gun. So, is this even legal for him to be selling this? I wonder. I wonder. Like, who can I report this to find out if this is legal for a felon to be selling stuff that's shaped like guns? Selling weapons. Like, is a felon even allowed to have weapons? I wonder. Anyways, very boring website, Dimitri. It's sad that you still, think that you're the man. You're not the man. You're really really a terrible person. Like, you honestly should take this website down and replace it with just like an apology to all those women that you have physically abused, mentally abused, and release them from the NDA so that they can heal. Basically, nobody wants to have an NDA over them. That's just terrible. They can't even tell their story of what happened to them. It's their story that you were a part of. You're the one who inflicted harm on them. You and your funky, dirty, crusty. Both of you are funky and crusty and dirty, actually. But you and Ashley are just pathetic people. And that's what you should do if you really want to make amends. And then maybe then people will start like really opening up and really starting to think you're a good person, but you're really not. Seeking sister wife. Yeah, you were one of like three couples on here. This show was not about you. So, let's see what it says. They were approached by TLC to star in a reality TV series titled Seeking Sister Wives. I bet you applied for that show. I don't even think they approached you. I really don't think they approached you. The first African American plural family featured on primetime TV. 6.2 million live views. Okay, well, that's not because of you. There was other people on that show who were way more interesting than you. And plus, we all know that your storyline was fake because you basically tell everyone what to say and stuff before the filming started. But yeah, this is really pathetic. And I see that he took down the counseling thing because John Yates had showed some type of counseling he was doing. Let me see if he did in fact take it down. Oh, this is the podcast he was doing with his common law wife. Yeah, I don't think that he has the counseling thing anymore. When John Yates had showed it, there was like a calendar where he had zero bookings, like zero. He has zero bookings. So yeah, anyone could have booked him. It was free. The first session was free, and he had zero bookings. Dimitri's clients are typically bold, progressive, and fearless. They don't fear being scammed. They don't fear, Dimitri scamming them or anything like that. If you're conservative, risk averse, or reserved, you should continue to search for a more compatible partner. A compatible partner that you can actually make money with. Because with Dimitri Snowden, the bag, the funding is 100% on you. Otherwise, fill out the form on the right. Yeah, this is crazy. Yep, I think he's beyond help. I think he's so mentally ill and so like deviant that he cannot see, that he's just a terrible person. Yep. So anyway, that's his website as of today, which today is June 14, 2020, and his website is just, pathetic as usual. And it's actually like funny. It used to be funny. Like I would go on his website like when the show was airing. I would go on the website like when the abuse allegations first came out. I would go on the website and I would just read them like this guy is so delusional. Like when it came out that he was not an MMA fighter, he was not all the things he said he was just basically a scam artist. I would go on the website and laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh. But now it's not funny anymore. It's just like this guy is severely, severely delusional and it's not funny. But yeah, that's what Dimitri Snowden is up to these days. Um, Acting like he has his stuff together when apparently, last I heard, he was homeless. Or that's probably something he just told people just so people would feel sorry for him. But no one feels sorry for a woman beater. So I don't care if you're homeless. I don't care if you're living in a box. I don't care anything, Dimitri. You need to apologize to those women in a sincere way, and you need to release them from that NDA and just let them live their lives. Like, honestly.